upbeat, playful music starts. Hey there, fellow cat servants. So you've decided to uproot your life. New job, new city, bigger place to store all the cardboard boxes your cat actually uses? Fantastic. But as you stare at the mountain of boxes, a pair of wide, accusing eyes are staring back at you from atop the refrigerator. Yes, your furry overlord. They see the chaos. They feel the disturbance in the force, and they are not pleased. You think moving is stressful for you? For your cat, it's like their entire universe, lovingly mapped out with cheek rubs and invisible scent markers, has just been thrown into a cosmic blender. Are they plotting your demise? Or are they just terrified? Today, we're diving deep into the feline brain to turn a potential catastrophe into a perfectly smooth transition. I promise by the end of this, you'll be a moving master. First, hit the comments and tell me the name of your furry supervisor who's judging your packing skills right now. Before we get into the how-to, let's understand the why. Why does moving turn your sweet lap cat into a creature from a horror film? It's simple. Cats are tiny, furry control freaks. They are obsessed with territory. Their home isn't just a place with a comfy couch and a food bowl. It's their kingdom. Every corner is marked with their scent, creating a complex map that screams, "This is mine. All is safe." The giant food provider is predictable. When you start packing those boxes, you're not just packing books. You're erasing their map. You're destroying their sense of security. A new home means new smells, new sounds, and no familiar scent trails. To them, it's like waking up on a different planet with no idea where the bathroom is. So our job isn't just to move them physically. It's to be their emotional support human and help them rewrite their map and reclaim their throne in the new castle. Our master plan begins weeks before the first box is even taped shut. Let's talk about the dreaded carrier. For most cats, that plastic box is a portal to the VET, a place of pokes and prods. We need to change that narrative. Your first mission is to transform the carrier from a prison into a palace. Bring it out and leave it in the middle of the living room with the door wide open. Don't force them in. Just let it exist. Make it part of the furniture. After a day or two, casually toss some of their favourite high-value treats inside. Maybe put their favourite blanket or a t-shirt that smells like you in there. The goal is to make them associate the carrier with safety, snacks, and naps. You want them to willingly go in there to chill. This single step will reduce their travel day anxiety by about 1,000%. It's no longer a scary trap. It's their personal, portable safe space. This is non-negotiable, people. Next up, the boxpocalypse. Suddenly, your home is filled with giant brown cardboard cubes. To a cat, this can look like an invasion of strange, blocky monsters. Instead of letting them be scared, let's turn it into a game. As you bring boxes in, let your cat investigate them. Leave a few empty ones open on the floor. We all know the sacred rule. If it fits, I sits. A cat's love for boxes is a powerful tool. They will likely jump in, claim them, and maybe even take a nap. This helps them get used to the sight and smell of the boxes, integrating these new objects into their territory before they're filled with your stuff and become symbols of change. It turns a source of anxiety into an enrichment activity. It's like building a temporary kitty theme park in your living room. You might even find them helping you pack by refusing to get out of the box you need. That's a good sign. Now for some modern magic. Let's talk about synthetic pheromones. No, it's not snake oil. It's science, baby. Brands like Fellaway create a synthetic copy of the facial pheromone cats use to mark their territory as safe and secure. It's like bottling the scent of a happy cat's cheek rub. About 2 weeks before your move, plug in a Fellaway diffuser in the room where your cat spends the most time. This sends out continuous, everything is okay signals into the air, helping to lower their baseline anxiety as the moving chaos ramps up. You can also get a spray version to spritz on blankets or inside their carrier. Just wait 15 minutes before letting them near it so the alcohol evaporates. Think of it as creating a calming aromatherapy spa for your feline friend. It won't solve everything on its own, but It's a fantastic tool to have in your arsenal to keep the vibe just a little more zen. In the face of utter chaos, routine is your cat's lifeline. While you're turning the house upside down, you must become a pillar of predictability for your cat. This is crucial. Keep their feeding times exactly the same. If breakfast is at 7 a.m., it's at 7 a.m., even if you were up until 3 a.m. packing. Is there dedicated playtime at 8 p.m. every night with the feather wand? Do not skip it. This scheduled playtime is more important than ever, as it helps them burn off nervous energy in a positive way. These simple routines are anchors for your cat in a sea of change. It tells them, yes, the world is ending, the giant boxes are multiplying, but the food still arrives on time, and the red dot still must be defeated. Perhaps things are not so bad after all. Your consistency is their security blanket. Don't pull it away from them when they need it most. All right, it's M-Day, moving day, the day of maximum chaos. Movers are coming, doors are opening and closing, and things are disappearing. This is a high-risk time for a cat to get terrified and bolt out an open door. To prevent this, you're going to create a safe room in your old house. Choose a bathroom or a spare bedroom. Early in the morning, before anyone arrives, put your cat in this room with their food, water, litter box, a favourite bed, and a couple of toys. Put a big, clear sign on the door that says, "Do not open. Cat inside." This keeps them safe, secure, and away from the noise and confusion. They won't be underfoot, they won't be stressed by the strange people, and most importantly, they won't be able to escape. It's their little panic room where they can wait out the storm in peace. This is their sanctuary for the day. Let's talk moving day meals. A stressed cat is a cat with a sensitive tummy. The last thing you want is a stress ident in the carrier during the car ride. So on the morning of the move, give them a small breakfast, maybe half their usual amount, a few hours before you plan to leave. This ensures they have something in their stomach but reduces the risk of motion sickness or stress-induced vomiting. Make sure they have access to fresh water in their safe room, but you might want to remove it about an hour before you put them in the carrier, just to minimise the need for a potty break mid-transit. It's all about logistics. A little bit of planning here can save you from a very unpleasant car ride and a very unhappy, messy cat. Think of it as pre-flight prep for your furry little astronaut about to journey to a new world. The journey itself, the car ride from heck, or hopefully not. First, security. The carrier should never be loose on the seat. Use the seatbelt to buckle it in securely so it doesn't slide or tip over. A shifting carrier will terrify your cat. For extra comfort, drape a light blanket or towel over the carrier, leaving one side open for airflow. This blocks out the scary, fast-moving scenery and creates a dark, den-like atmosphere, which is much more calming for them. And please, for the love of all that is fluffy, resist the urge to let them out in the car, no matter how much they cry. A panicked cat loose in a moving vehicle is a recipe for a genuine disaster for everyone involved. Safety first, always. Their sad meows are temporary. Keeping them secure is paramount. So your cat is meowing like you're torturing them. How do you soothe the savage beast while you're stuck in traffic? Your voice is a powerful tool. Speak to them in a calm, low, reassuring tone. You don't need to yell over their meows. Just let them hear your familiar, gentle voice. Tell them they're a good kitty, that everything's okay. If you have a passenger, they can gently put their fingers through the carrier door for a sniff or a quick head scratch if the cat is receptive. Don't play loud music. Opt for a quiet podcast or some calming classical music. Your calm energy is contagious. If you're stressed and frantic, they'll pick up on it. So take a deep breath. Channel your inner Zen master and be the calm leader. Your little furball needs you to be on this strange and noisy adventure. You've arrived. Welcome to the new kingdom. But wait, before you start hauling in boxes, your absolute first priority is setting up the new safe haven. This is the equivalent of the safe room from your old place, but in the new home. Again, choose a spare bedroom or a bathroom. Before you let the cat out of the carrier, bring in their litter box, food, water, their bed, and a few familiar toys from the old house. The key here is familiarity. These items are saturated with their scent, making this one room in a vast, strange new world smell like home. Once the room is set up and the door is securely closed, you can bring your cat inside, open the carrier door, and then leave them alone. Let them come out and explore this one small, safe space on their own terms. The grand release into the safe haven. This moment is critical. After you've placed the carrier on the floor and opened the door, just sit quietly in the room with them for a few minutes, then leave and close the door behind you. Don't pull them out. Don't try to coax them with a loud, excited voice. Let them have complete control. Some cats will bolt out and immediately start sniffing every corner. Others might stay huddled in the carrier for hours. Both reactions are completely normal. By giving them this one small, manageable territory to start with, you're preventing them from being completely overwhelmed by the entire new house at once. This room is their base camp, their beachhead from which they will eventually launch their campaign to conquer the rest of the house. Let them decompress and get their bearings. Now it's time for you to become their humble, scent-spreading minion. This is a pro-level tip that works wonders. It's called scent soaking. Take a clean soft cloth, like a sock, and gently rub it around your cat's cheeks and the top of their head. This area has scent glands that release those happy or familiar pheromones. You've now collected their unique, I own this signature scent. Take that sock and rub it on things at cat level around the new house. Think table legs, corners of the sofa, doorways. You are essentially pre-marking the territory for them. When they finally venture out of their safe room, they will encounter their own familiar scent, which sends a powerful message. Oh, okay, I've been here before. This place is mine. It's a simple, weird-looking, but incredibly effective way to make a strange house smell like home, fast. Let's talk about the throne room, also known as the litter box. Its placement is crucial for a cat's sense of security and can prevent future accidents. In the new home, make sure the litter box is in a quiet, low-traffic area where they won't be startled. Don't put it next to loud appliances like the washing machine. And the golden rule, never ever put the litter box right next to their food and water bowls. Would you want to eat in your bathroom? Neither do they. If you have a multi-level home, it's a great idea to have a litter box on each floor, at least initially. This makes it easy for them to find a bathroom, reducing their anxiety about navigating a new layout. Getting the litter box situation right from day one is one of the biggest keys to a successful transition. It's a matter of royal comfort and dignity. After a day or two in their safe haven, your cat might start showing signs they're ready to explore, like scratching at the door or peeking out when you open it. It's time for the next phase, gradual exploration. Don't just throw open all the doors and let them have at it. That's a recipe for overwhelm. Start by opening the door to their safe room and letting them venture out on their own terms. Make sure the rest of the house is quiet. Let them sniff and explore for a short period, then guide them back to their safe room for a meal or a nap. This lets them explore the new world in small, digestible chunks. The safe room remains their home base they can always retreat to if they get scared. It's like a video game where they slowly unlock new levels of the map, instead of being dropped into the final boss fight unprepared. Remember how we talked about routine being their anchor? It's time to re-establish it with military precision in the new house. New house, same rules. Feed them in the same spot at the same time every day. This helps them learn where the new kitchen is. If you always had playtime after dinner, keep that tradition alive. Find a good spot for the scratching post they love and show it to them. The more elements of their old life you can replicate in the new one, the faster they will understand that this is their new permanent home, not just a scary vacation spot. The layout has changed, but the rhythm of life remains the same. This predictability is immensely comforting and helps them rebuild their sense of security from the ground up. You are the conductor of this orchestra of normalcy. Never underestimate the power of play. Play is not just fun, it's therapy. A good play session is one of the best ways to bust a cat's stress. It allows them to engage their natural predatory instincts in a positive way which builds confidence. A confident cat is a less anxious cat. Use their favourite wand toy to lead them on a hunt around the new rooms. This helps them create positive associations with the new spaces. Oh, this strange smelling living room. This is where I successfully hunted and killed the giant featherbird. This is a good place. Try to have at least 1 or 2 dedicated 15-minute play sessions every day. It's a fantastic way for them to release pent-up energy, bond with you in the new environment, and start to truly own the space. So, get that feather wand ready. It's time for some serious stress relief therapy. To help your cat feel secure, you need to think like a cat. And cats love to go UP. In a new, unfamiliar environment, being able to survey their surroundings from a high vantage point provides a huge sense of safety. Make sure they have access to vertical spaces. This could be a tall cat tree, a cleared space on a sturdy bookshelf, or a window perch. These high spots act as lookout towers where they can observe the goings-on from a safe distance without feeling threatened. Hiding spots are just as important. Make sure there are places they can retreat to if they feel overwhelmed. A cardboard box on its side, a space under the bed, or a cosy cat cave. Having these escape routes and safe zones gives them a sense of control over their environment, which is paramount for their well-being during this transition. You need to become a cat detective and keep a close eye out for signs of stress. Cats are masters at hiding their discomfort, so you need to know what to look for. Excessive hiding beyond the first couple of days is a big red flag. Are they over-grooming to the point of creating bald spots? Have their eating, drinking, or litter box habits changed dramatically? Are they more vocal or more withdrawn than usual? These are all signals that your cat is not coping well with the stress of the move. Don't panic if you see these signs, but do take them seriously. It means you might need to slow things down, provide more playtime, reinforce the safe room, or double down on scent soaking. Being observant allows you to intervene early before stress-related behaviours become ingrained habits. If you have a multi-pet household, the move adds another layer of complexity. Do not just throw them all together in the new house and hope for the best. A new territory means all previous agreements are off the table. The hierarchy may need to be re-established. The best approach is to give each pet their own separate safe room initially. After a day or 2, you can start the reintroduction process as if they've never met. Start with scent swapping, exchanging their bedding so they can get used to each other's scent in the new place. Then, progress to visual introductions through a baby gate or a cracked door before allowing supervised full contact meetings. It might feel like a step backward, but taking the time to reintroduce them properly will prevent territorial disputes and fights down the line. It's a fresh start for everyone. This is perhaps the most important tip of all and the hardest one to follow. Be patient. Every cat is an individual. A bold, confident cat might own the new house in 2 days. A shy, timid cat might take 2 months to feel fully comfortable. There is no set timeline. Pushing them to adjust faster will only backfire and increase their anxiety. Let them set the pace. If they want to spend a week living under the bed, let them. Just make sure their food, water, and litter box are nearby and accessible. Your calm, patient, and reassuring presence is the most important factor in this whole process. Celebrate small victories, like the first time they come out to explore or the first time they hop on your lap in the new living room. They'll get there. They just need to do it on their own terms, with your unwavering support. Finally, know when to call for backup. While most cats will adjust to a new home with time and the right support, some may struggle with severe anxiety that doesn't improve. If your cat is refusing to eat or drink for more than a day, is consistently eliminating outside the litter box, is hiding 24/7 for over a week, or is showing signs of aggression, it's time to consult a professional. Your veterinarian is your first port of call. They can rule out any underlying medical issues that might be exacerbated by stress and may be able to prescribe anti-anxiety medication to help your cat through the toughest part of the transition. They can also refer you to a certified cat behavior consultant who can provide a tailored plan to help your specific cat adjust. There's no shame in asking for help. It's a sign of a responsible and loving cat parent. So there you have it. the ultimate guide to moving with your furry overlord. It seems like a lot, but it all boils down to one simple thing: empathy. Remember that you are your cat's entire world, their source of safety and security. During a move, you are their anchor in a hurricane of chaos. By preparing in advance, managing the moving day chaos, and being incredibly patient as they adjust, you're showing them that this new place is safe, and it is home, because you are there. And soon enough, you'll hear the familiar sound of 3 a.m. zoomies echoing through the new hallways, and you'll know that all is right in their tiny, furry kingdom once again. Thank you so much for watching, cat parents. If this guide helped you, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more cat tips, and share it with a friend who's about to move. And for my final question, what's the single most helpful trick you've used to help a pet adjust to a new home? Share your wisdom in the comments below.